Unemployment may be at a record high, but lots of companies are actually hiring. So your resume caught someone's eye? Great, you've got an interview. Most likely that you're not being invited to the office. You're going to be doing it via Zoom or some other video conferencing platform. Interviewing via a Google Meet is a lot different than meeting in person, but you don't have to let that reality blow the job for you. To help your next video interview go as smoothly as possible, I've collected some tips from a number of experts and professionals who've been on both sides of the online interview dance. Dress up. Just because you're on video doesn't mean you can slack off on your appearance. Standard rules still apply. The trend toward casual, devil-may-care attire in the workplace does not and should not trickle down to your choice of attire for a video job interview. Dress one notch above what the company's typical attire is. So if the office culture favors collared shirts, check that box, but also slip on a jacket. Also, be sure to wear solid colors, as stripes and complex patterns can look awful on video. Eliminate distractions. Close the door and windows in your room. Shut off the TV down the hall. Silence your cell phone unless you're using it for the conference. And make sure the only window open on your computer screen is the video platform you are using. Banish the pets and kids. Do you know that barking dog who haunts every business meeting? He'll ruin your interview too. That tells the candidate is not taking the interview seriously. You wouldn't bring your dog to an interview in the office, so take the same approach for online interviews. The same advice goes for your children. Park them in front of a screen in a faraway part of the house and give them enough candy to last the length of the interview. Find a neutral background. More than any other tip, pros said that careful attention to your background is absolutely crucial. A bedroom with a sloppy bed, a home office full of clutter, a kitchen table, all of these connote information about you to the interviewer, none of it good. It's not only unprofessional, but it also distracts the interviewer, who'll be busy analyzing your dirty laundry instead of listening to what you have to say. Set yourself up against a completely blank background, one that doesn't clash with your shirt. Try setting up a table near a neutral wall or corner, but leave some distance. You will look more confident with some space. It should also go without saying that this is absolutely not the time for your favorite virtual background or any type of filter. Master your lighting. Getting perfect lighting for video can be very difficult in a home environment, but ideally, you want to get plenty of light overall so it doesn't look like you're cowering in the dark, but not so much light that it creates glare on any eyeglasses. Position two lights, if possible, at a diagonal in front of you, one a bit to your right and one a bit to your left. Table lamps work fine. Use natural light where possible. If one of the above lights is a window, all the better. Avoid fluorescent bulbs or other cool light sources. Eliminate any direct backlighting like a window behind you and avoid light shining directly over your head, especially if you're losing your hair. Test your gear. Sign up for an account on the service your interviewer is using and download the necessary software. Install a backup copy of the software on a second device. For example, install it on both your phone and laptop, just in case one device fails. Now draft a friend to help you through a test run on both devices to make sure audio and video are working and that your lighting is as good as possible. Test your earbuds and keep a backup pair within reach. On the day of your interview, test everything again. On many PC, rebooting can reset your default camera and microphone, leaving your screen blank or your audio muted, wasting the interviewer's time and making you flustered while you struggle to get everything fixed. Check the time zone. Interviewing for remote work. Your New York employer may well have forgotten the time difference in Tokyo when he set up the call. Double-check the time zone of the meeting. While being the first person on the call makes you look like a go-getter, it can also be awkward if multiple interviewers are joining on the other end. Being early may not be a bad thing, but it's more critical that you aren't late. Practice. Systems like Zoom let you record your meeting, so use this to polish your interviewing skills. Record yourself telling your story before you go into an interview. A strong professional story will set a confident tone that offsets the awkward start on Zoom. Study the recording to help scrub nervous tics, stammers, and other flubs from your delivery. Get in the mood. It's hard to answer questions cheerfully and energetically if you've been cooped up indoors for a long time. Interviewers can see exactly how tired and unexcited you are for the interview, which gives us a negative opinion of you. Energy and enthusiasm are some of the things they're looking for in any recruit. Try doing some jumping jacks or jogging around the block before the interview to get your energy level up and to help calm any nerves. Make a cheat sheet. Remember that the interviewer can't see what's not on camera, so use your interview space to your advantage. Stick a post-it note cheat sheet with notes, questions, or needed inspiration directly to the screen or to the wall behind your camera. The interviewer on the other side won't ever know. Good online interview skills can be the difference between gaining and losing a job opportunity. So remember that in-person interview basics still apply. Communicate confidently, don't stress too much, and use our online interview tips to ace your next online interview. Just as with any other job hunting situation, follow up your interview with a thank you note to your interviewers. The hiring process is a lengthy one, most likely with several more rounds of interviews, so you'll need to be patient. But that does not mean you should not follow up occasionally to express your interest in the job.